Can you imagine a workplace with zero accidents, zero incidents, with perfect track record? And if behind that idea of zero is a culture that pressures you to hide problems instead of fixing them. That's what we are talking about today. Stay tuned. Greetings and welcome to Safety Doctor. Today I will be talking about zero accidents and can it actually be achieved permanently. I will be sharing with you results and commentary on a study from 2022 on this topic. I will try to read the name of it now, it's quite a mouthful. Systematic Literature Review on Variables Impacting Organizations' Zero Accident Vision in Occupational Safety and Health Perspectives. Very scientific. In Systematic Literature Review, a group of researchers has screened a big amount of research papers and made a summary of the most important findings. For this review, 716 publications were screened. And what the results show is that zero accident is a complicated concept. It's not a simple solution. And when it's misunderstood, serious problems can follow. When I reflect this on my years in health and safety, I can say that the concept of zero is misunderstood more often than not. It has almost become a religion instead of a principle. What is zero? What does it mean? In this research, zero accidents is described as a vision used by organizations to guide their safety efforts. It's not just a number, it's a way of thinking. The idea is that accidents can be prevented through systems, management, and behavior. The study doesn't claim that zero is always realistic. Instead, it asks what happens when organizations try to apply it. Different perspectives. The literature shows that the researchers are quite divided. Some studies present zero accidents as a motivating vision that improves safety. And then there's the skeptical camp, which says what happens if a vision becomes an absolute demand instead of being an ideal. Because once zero is treated as a requirement, it changes behavior. Examples when despite zero accident results, disasters have happened are, for example, Deepwater Horizon oil spill and Texas City refinery explosion. Both had flawless track records. The core problem. The review suggests that problems emerge when zero is interpreted too strictly. It can and will create unrealistic expectations. It can shift focus towards performance numbers instead of actual risks. And most importantly, it can influence how incidents are handled. If the goal is zero, reporting a problem can feel like a failure. And when reporting feels risky, people may choose not to report at all. And that's where the real danger lies. It's not the vision itself, it's the pressure that it creates. Why zero always fails? That's basically because it can't handle reality. Let's take a real-world example. The idea behind zero accident is that every accident is preventable. So now ask yourself, how would you prevent this one? A worker is walking on a road waiting to be paved. Surface is completely flat, no uneven surface, no loose stones, no uneven ground, shoelaces tied, no phone in hand, no glare from the sun, no distractions. Everything is perfect. And then he trips over his own 2 feet, falls, and breaks his wrist. What should have been controlled? This is exactly where the limitation of zero appears. Not every event can be fully predicted, not every outcome can be eliminated, and when we claim that everything is preventable, we make a huge oversimplification. And that's not how reality works. The system behind safety. The study makes one thing very clear. Safety is not controlled by a single target. It depends on a system of interacting factors. 7 key themes were identified: leadership, safety culture, management systems, training and competence, communication, risk management, and external factors. These elements don't work separately. They influence each other. And if one of them fails, the whole system is affected. This is why simplifying safety into a single number is misleading. Why does it matter how we view zero? One of the most important findings of this study is that the impact of zero accidents depends entirely on how it's interpreted. If it's treated as a guiding vision, it can support continuous improvement. But if it's treated as a strict requirement, it can lead to unintended consequences. The difference is not in the concept itself, it's in how organizations view it. My understanding is that the worst thing you can do with zero is to put money behind it. You are thinking that you will be rewarding good behavior and safe acts and having no accidents. But in reality, you are rewarding hiding accidents and not reporting. And those are whole different things. Lessons learned today. We learned that zero accidents is a vision and it should be treated as such. It should not be a requirement and it should not be an idol to be worshipped. We learned that oversimplifying safety into one target can hide real risks because safety depends on multiple interacting factors. We learned that implementation matters more than the slogan. And most importantly, if people feel pressure to maintain zero, they may stop showing you what's really happening. So never pay for zero. So the real question is not, can we achieve zero? We already know the answer to that. The real question is, are we creating a system where problems are visible, or are we creating a system where they are hidden? We cannot build healthy safety culture by worshipping zero or demanding perfect results. The ground where we can build on is to embrace reality. We have to accept that world by nature is quite a chaotic place. People are fallible, they make mistakes, and we cannot predict everything or prevent everything. That's impossible. We can do a lot of things, and if you need help with your company's safety culture, or any topic that's related to my channel, don't hesitate to contact me. I can help you. This was this week's episode of Safety Doctor. You can find the link to the article I was talking about in the description of this video. I'm happy you watched it all the way to the end. If you want to help my channel grow, please subscribe and share this video on social media, or maybe send it to a friend who would be interested. That all will help my channel greatly.